What's up, guys? It's Mike Barkoff here with Live Free. Today we are doing another histography. I call this histography because I'm going over artist discography and I'm telling you what they were going through in their life when they released their albums. Today I'm going over my fifth favorite artist, Big Sean, with the first season being fully completed after this episode, as I've gone through my first, second, third, fourth, and fifth top 5 favorite artists. Big Sean is someone that I really like. I think he's really cool, really smart, really inspirational. He meditates daily, which is great because a lot of people don't really do that. And I don't know, I think he's got a good mindset on him. His first album came out in 2011, Finally Famous. I should predate that I do not really listen to his first and second album as much as I do his third, fourth, and fifth. Finally Famous really was just a debut album. He was trying to make radio-friendly songs, get his name out there. He had some mild success off of mixtapes that he had released beforehand, but the success would really come with this album, as well as the mixtape that followed it, named Detroit. Detroit saw him team up with Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. He was becoming a lot more popular name and working with a lot more bigger people. His second album, however, was not Detroit. It was Hall of Fame, which released in 2013 and saw him continue that same trend of working with more rappers and more people. It was a lot more conceptual than the first album. He was really just dealing with the success that came from the first album and trying to make concept and themes and scenarios and relate them to his current life. As I said before, I don't really listen to the first two albums, but that's saying something because he's in my top 5, and that's just a statement piece of how good his third, fourth, and fifth albums really are. His third album, Dark Sky Paradise, came out in 2015. At that point, he really was just trying to make something that had substance to it, and it really shows. He did a phenomenal job with Dark Sky Paradise. You can tell based off of the songs in here that a lot of people were basically telling him that he had changed to the point where they don't like him, and that led to him literally giving off his phone number at the end of this album. At this point, he was a pretty well-known name, and he was releasing radio-friendly songs, doing features, becoming big, and that led to him making the song Blessings, which, I mean, that just shows you how much status he had. He made a song with Drake and Kanye, and it was revealed in 2022, or actually I think it was the latter part of 2021, that Kanye actually basically forced his way onto that song. That's just how much status Big Sean had, and I mean, it goes to show because even Kanye was saying, I need to get it on the song. His fourth album, I Decided, followed, maybe it didn't follow. I think Double or Nothing actually came after. I Decided is another concept album, and it was born off of Big Sean meditating more and thinking more, being more reflective and conceptualizing. And I Decided is a very conceptual album because he's talking about what if he died and the afterlife that would follow, and just, you know, he's going to take control of his own life at this point moving forward. This album, again, is a really great, phenomenal album with a lot of really solid standout tracks. He would follow it up with Double or Nothing, which is a Metro Boomin collab album, and during the process of that album, the recording and production process, he was actually extremely depressed and at one point even considered killing himself as a way out. Double or Nothing was not as critically acclaimed as the forthcoming, the preceding, that's a better word, the preceding two albums, I Decided and Dark Sky Paradise. Double or Nothing actually led to Big Sean taking a break from music for a while because he really did not want to do it in the stage that he was. He went and he sought help, he meditated more, and he fixed himself. Detroit 2 sees Big Sean coming back after a little hiatus. He reveals that he had a miscarriage with his girlfriend. This also followed him and his girlfriend splitting up in the summer of 2019. This album came out in 2020. I think I might have said 2021. That's because the COVID pandemic's got me forgetting my years and mixed them up. But it came out in 2020. I just want to forestate that. Restate that, whatever. I've done 5 of these in a row at this point, so I'm sorry that I'm tripping over my words, but this was the sequel to Detroit, the mixtape that was set between the first and the second album, and he really just was trying to make a strong fifth album. It was his last album with Kanye West's Good Music, and he's now working on his own record label after Detroit 2 came out. and he was really just trying to get back in the flow of things, tell stories across songs. There's a song in there where he talks about heart disease that he had when he was adolescent in his youth. He also is just trying to pay homage to the types of music that he likes to do. There's a wide variety of music spread across Detroit too. There's a literal Detroit love song, like, you know, I Love Detroit type of song in there. Saturday Night Cypher, which features nothing but Detroit rappers. It might be Friday Night Cypher, actually. My bad. But yeah, he just with Detroit too. He's really just trying to get back into the flow of things with the fifth album, and he's experimented a lot more with different flows, different producers, different beats, and it turned out to be pretty decent, you know. Much like Detroit is considered one of his strongest mixtapes, I do think in time this will be considered one of his strongest albums because of the wide range of themes that he discusses and tackles on this album. 2021, yes, 2021, he would release an EP called What You Expect with Hit Boy. What You Expect is a 6-track EP, and it followed, I'm pretty sure, the incident where Kanye West basically said that Big Sean is his biggest regret. Signing Big Sean is his biggest regret. So that was kind of a response to Kanye West. I could be wrong. I'm not entirely positive. Honestly, I wasn't the hugest fan of the EP, but I'm not here to get opinionated with the albums and the music that I review. I just wanted to make that statement that there is songs on there that, whether he recorded them after the Kanye incident or even if he did before, it's ironic because there is songs on there that are basically they could be aimed at Kanye. Even, you know, he might be a future teller, you know, but it's cool nonetheless. Big Sean is one of my favorite artists. I think he can really hit flows, tackle a lot of beats, do a lot of different types of songs. I do think that he has yet to make one album that is solidly consistent and great. He's made really good albums, but I don't think I've ever given an album of his probably higher than an 8 out of 10. I'm not a music critic though, but I am just saying I think that he has it in him to make a really solid, phenomenal, I know I said that they're phenomenal, but I mean like crazy, like damn level album. Like I do think that he has that in him. I just don't think he's tapped into it yet because there's so many wide range of people that he's trying to appeal to. Whether it's the people on the radio, the girls at the club, you know, it don't matter. But I do think that he has it in him, you know. So I'm really excited to see where he goes, especially with creating his own record label. And thank you guys for watching. We will be back with Histography if these do well, which I hope they do. And until then, I'll see you guys soon.